This is Jeff the Woofer, and today we're going to do What If Deku Was in Hazbin Atosha's Help of a Boss Part 1. So, yeah, I'm here with my boy Mask and Red Rifle Dog.
Hello.
So,
What's up?
yeah. So basically, alright, we have some explaining to do from last time. First of all, how was Eri in hell? Well, she killed. Well, she was when she was in the Yakuza base. She basically activated a quirk and accidentally killed somebody there. So that's how she's in hell. Secondly, how is Izuku having the demon mark and Meliodas' powers? Well, he basically has the. He's like, what do you call it, from the ancient race of demons that died a long time ago, like a long time ago. So yeah, and does Izuku still have one for all? Yes, he does. He does still have one for all. He has all the quirks. He has all of that shit. He is OP as hell. And yeah, and he also has full counter and all of that. So yeah. And what do you call it? What's the harem? I'm gonna say it later. But yeah. Alright, and that's the uncovering that happened. Alright. Or you wanna start? To which, where we're gonna start this is basically where after Eri hugged him and basically, or Eri bonked him on the head, basically for sending himself to hell. Izuku basically walked in, is like, can I basically work here, or like, can I basically become, what do you call it? Can I just stay? Can I take a room here, basically, please? To which, Charlie's like, sure, basically, follow me. To which, he basically followed her, and basically, he followed her to her room. She gave him the keys. She's like, alright, this is your room 533. If you need anything, just call me, or call Eri, or any of the other staff members. Alright, thank you. To which, she basically left. To which Izuku basically said, alright. To which, he just went into the room. He put his stuff in there. So yeah. To which, he basically came out and sat in the lounge basically, and he saw that the main area of the hotel was actually shit. But he didn't care. He was thankful for Charlie for actually giving him a place to stay. Yes, Vaggie, Charlie, and Angel Dust. Yes. To which, Angel Dust saw Izuku and basically, she's like, hey. To which, Izuku basically said, no thanks, not now. To which, she's like, oh, god damn it. To which, yeah, she basically moved back. But then she basically said, psych! To which, she basically went to pin him on the ground, but Izuku basically just moved to the left, and she basically went on the floor. She's like, hey! To which, Izuku's like, not today. Basically, she's like, I'll get you someday. To which Izuku said, yeah, sure you will. To which, they heard knocking on the door. To which then Charlie basically walked slowly to the door and basically, what do you call it? Alistrus, basically, she was basically like, hell! Then Charlie closed the door, opened it. Oh, then basically closed the door. To which, she basically said, Vaggie, the radio demon is at the door. To which, Vaggie's like, what? And by the way, Charlie and Vaggie are not, what do you call it?
In a relationship.
Yes, they're just best friends. Yes. And Vaggie did not die the same way, like from a man shooting her in the eye. She basically died by leopards, and the leopards ate her eye. So yeah.
This is just even like way more sad.
Hey.
That's just cold.
So yeah. To which, basically, if Vaggie basically, she's like, don't let her in. To which, Izuku, to which, Charlie basically just went back to the door, opened it. She's like, can I speak now? To which, she was like, yeah, you can. There, she's like, wonderful, happy to be here. Basically, then, she said the same lies as in canon, I want to help you with this hotel, basically. Charlie's like, why would you help this hotel? Why would you? So do you believe in my cause? She's like, no, 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 no. Redemption, oh, the non-existent humanity. Basically, there's nothing that can redeem this cowardly sinners. Basically, like that. To which she's like, then why do you help me if you don't believe in my cause? She's like, entertainment, basically, but pure boredom. I just want something to entertain myself, like that. To which she basically said it like that, and and the fight that I saw with you and the reporter was true passion. To which Charlie's like, hey, thanks, basically awkwardly. To which she's like, Charlie and Alice they were talking basically in another room. To which Izuku asked who's that, to which Vag's like, you don't know who that is? To which Izuku said, no, I just came into hell, how the hell would I know who she is? Get it? How the hell? Anyways, that's a bad joke.
How the hell are you
Then would
supposed to know someone
explain,
when you just got here?
Yeah. Then Veggie would explain Alistair's backstory, that she is a human soul, but somehow she harnessed powers that pretty much turn her into one of the most dangerous beings of hell.
To which Izuku said, oh, okay. He basically said with the Satama face, oh, okay. to which, yeah, to which she's like, well, who's your staff? To which she's like, well, she scouted around, she saw Angel Dust, Vaggie, and then she saw Eri, and then she spotted Izuku, and the smile grew a bit. Basically, because she, remember, in part 0, she actually saw the fight between Izuku and the fallen angels. Or like the angels, actually. Oh, how
Yeah, they
Izuku
are
beat them up.
hunters, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, the hunters. To which she was like, oh, if it isn't the angel hunter. To which they're like, huh? To which she basically said, it's not you, mate. I saw your fight. Basically, I guess it was pure entertainment, pure passion. Basically, like that.
And just Izuku looking at her, I was just fighting to survive.
To which she was like, oh no, the way you're fighting, it was showing that you really wanted to kill them, showing them that they can't do it anymore, basically like that, or like basically that they can't mess with you, and you like that. To which Izuku said, sure, whatever you want to believe, basically backing away slowly. To which
I think Izuku would be really bald, honestly, because like Alistair is a neutral chaotic, like extremely chaotic, so she doesn't fucking care what happens. But this is something that I think Izuku would hate, because think about it, Izuku wants everyone to be safe.
So yeah. To which Alice just basically, she said, we can't have this many people. No, this won't do. Basically, to which she called her friend Husker. To which she the same thing as in Kenny. She was basically telling him to basically work in the hotel. To which yeah, she was to which she was like, work for the hotel. If you work here. Basically, it will like be a rip-off. Did she basically pulled out the cheap booze. Did Husker's like, you think you can buy me for some cheap booze? Well, you can.
Well, you can.
Did he got the cheap booze and went to the chair and started drinking it. To which
Wait, something we didn't talk about, is Husker a girl as well?
No,
let's make him a guy.
a guy.
Okay. Because he's the bartender.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Oh my.
yeah. To which Izuku basically just fucking what do you call it? Looked as Charlie basically made like forced what do you call it?
Smile.
Alice she forced Alice or like commanded her to basically, you know, help her with the hotel. No deals, no nothing. To which she was like, fair enough. To which, you know, she went on and basically, you know, she brought out Nifty. To which she was like, oh, it's nice to meet you, everybody. Do you know, she was like, why are you all girls? Because she hasn't spotted Izuku yet, because he's on the couch. Bored.
Let's be honest. Izuku, when he has the hair and no one see his face, everyone would think he's a girl. Let's be honest.
How?
Because like, if you think about it, the clothes mostly don't let people see his muscles, and normally Izuku is a bit short, so and his hair is long, so some people
Here
do confuse him as a
here
girl.
he is 5'9", and yeah.
Okay.
To which, you know, to which, you know, Izuku basically, or like, you know, that happened, and let's just say that Izuku basically was with just on the couch, you know, and Nifty was screaming around the room. Then she basically saw Izuku, and then she was circling around basically the couch, even though on the wall she was basically doing fucking chakra, just running on the floor, then on the wall, basically just doing chakra running at this point.
What the heck?
Just around, she's like, oh, it's a guy, basically. What's your name? Basically, like that, all hyperactive and like that. She's like, oh, it's Izuku, basically. Did you know? She's like, oh, it's a perfect name. Are you perhaps Japanese, American, Thailandese, basically like that? Did you know he's like Japanese? To which, you know, she basically was squealing around even faster. To which, you know, Alice just went, picked her up. She's like, I'm sorry for that, basically. You know, with a bit of a yanderish look. To which, you know, to which, you know, she basically put her down, and yeah. Not that way, in like put her down, kill her. No, she just put her down like on somewhere, just knocked her out, cause she was going too crazy.
Yeah, and you can't really kill someone that's already dead unless you have those angel weapons that destroy souls.
Yes.
So I think now it would be the time that song happens, right?
Yes, I gotta put it now. God damn it, you did the hepatitis. Alright, Charlie's song has been Hotel.
No, it's Alistair's song.
Alistair, oh yeah, it's Alistair.
Like Veggie, she would be like warning Charlie to not really trust Alistair because she's a chaotic being that will only just wait to destroy everything later.
Yes. But yeah, here's the song. Basically, just imagine that the male voice of Alistair is just female, and instead of Charlie, it's actually Izuku.
I think it would be both at the same time, actually.
No. It's gonna be what you call Izuku instead of Charlie. You know how like she calls him dear and stuff, and you know instead of Vaggie, it's gonna be actually Charlie, cause she's gonna get, you know, jealous.
Oh, I see.
You have a dream. You wish to
To which, you know, she basically switched Izuku into a suit, you know, with her magic. To which, you know, Izuku basically looking with the suit. Let's just say she underestimated his size. To which, you know, it was a little tight on Izuku. To which, you know, it showed the six pack and stuff.
Ooh. Nosebleed for one of them.
But in the middle of
Or
the
most
song,
of
you know, she didn't know. To which, you know, in the middle of the song she got a nosebleed, but yeah, the bleeding just she just used magic for the bleeding to not exist anymore.
What the hell? 'Cause you're one of a kind.
Yeah, and she most likely
Charming
made the
demon
quotes
bell.
even
Now let's
tighter
give
after
these
seeing
burning
that.
fools a place to dwell. Take it, boy.
To which, you know, she basically dressed everybody in suits and dresses and like that. To which, yeah, let's continue with the song. To which, you know, she summoned like her own demons, and she basically, you know, they sung the instruments, and Izuku was liking the tune, so he was like tapping his foot and with his feet and snapping with his fingers too. And Charlie was trying to warn him.
Is a lost cause, but we'll dress him up for now with
But
just
Charlie
a
doesn't
small
really know about
urinate
alcohol
this
in general
cesspool
because,
with some old redemption flair and show
canon,
these
she's totally
simpletons
cool
some
with
proper
most
class
of the things that happen. Even though she knows alcohol is dangerous, she just thinks that it's such a big deal.
Sure, your plan is
So they wouldn't be
sound.
that
They'll
used to
spend a little
wanting
time.
Did you know she was like spend a little time in the Hazbin hole before she can hide? You know the wall just kaboomed, like kaboomies. You know, Sir Panchius was like, "We meet again, Alistrus." You know, to which she's like, "Do I know you?" To which she's like, to which you know, Sir Panchius is like, "Yeah, yes you do," and this time I have the element of surprise. Dude, you know, Sir Panchius is about to high, you know, and and let's just say that Alice actually wanted to test Izuku. Dude, you know, Izuku basically went in. Did you know the blast was about to hit? Then Izuku just basically went in front of Alice. He's like full counter. Did you know he just sent it back? You know, just kabooming it. You know, suddenly just we're blasting off again. Boo.
Team
Yeah,
Rocket.
but I would say Izuku looks at them and like, is his last name Shigaraki?
To which they're like, no. To which Izuku's like, whew, phew, he didn't come here.
Because let's be honest, Sir Panchius does, like, the way he acts in the first episode reminds me of USJ Shigaraki, so childish.
Yes, I know. To which, you know, Alcius was like, fantastic, basically. Anyways, let's go. Basically, let's go, basically. I know recipe of my mother's jambalaya. Basically like that. And they went back into the hotel. To which, you know, she basically cooked jambalaya. And, you know, in the middle of eating, you know, Izuku got his phone out. And he was looking for jobs. Because, yeah, extra jobs. Instead of just being a hotel staff. To which, you know, Izuku basically, what do you call it? He told Eri, like he asked Eri, Eri, do you know where I can get a job? She's like, oh, just go to this area, blah blah blah, and get a newspaper. Basically, like the job newspaper where you can basically go get a job, basically, or like see the jobs, the most popular jobs. To which Izuku's like, thanks. To which when he finished the jambalaya, he's like, it's great, Alice. Anyway, to which, you know, he basically, you know, shaked her hand. He's like, thank you. Anyway, see you. To which Izuku basically left out of the hotel. To which, you know, Alice was basically, you know, blushing while looking at her hand. So, yeah. To which, you know, she basically, to which, you know, Charles like, Alice, to which, you know, Alice basically got off the blush and just looked at Charles. She's like, yes, what is it, Charlotte? Or like Charlie? Or Charlotte, right?
Yeah, it's Charlotte.
Yes, what is it, Charlotte? She's like, are you sure Izuku's gonna be okay outside? To which, you know, she's like, I am 100% sure he will be okay. Basically, in fact, he might even be stronger than me. But I'm not sure. To which, you know, Wagyu, I like, what do you call it? Charlie, Wagyu, and Angel Dust was shocked about that. And yeah, to which let's go, and Eri too. To which let's cut over to Izuku. To which, you know, Izuku, alright, he basically went to the newspaper, alright, he went to the newspaper area, to which, you know, he found hooker, stripper, Vox's stripper, Vox's high, basically, stripper, hooker, basically, sex toy, slave, basically like that.
For anyone who wants to lose their virginity, welcome to Succubus Land.
To which, you know, Izuku basically, and he saw that in like Succubus Land, basically who wants to lose their virginity. To which Izuku's like, he just basically got the paper, used his black flames from the demon mark, or he used his black flames, or like his flames, okay. To which, you know, he lit it on fire. To which, you know, Izuku basically got used magic, created a leaf blower, and just blew it away. To which, you know, he basically went and shot off a fire breath and made it and disintegrated it fully. To which, you know, Izuku basically went and grabbed a guy that's too high on cocaine and made him sniff it and made him shit it out. Don't you know, he went and flushed it down a toilet. He's like, whew, thank goodness. To which, you know, Izuku, alright, he basically was going through his phone. Don't you know, he basically saw an ad for like a website called I.M.P. So let's play the jingle.
Hi there, I'm Blitz. The O is silent, and I am the founder of I.M.P. Are you a piece of shit who got yourself sent to hell, or are you an innocent soul who got fucked over by someone else?
After lovingly killing my wife for fucking a delivery man, you can imagine my surprise when I wound up here, after the state of Ohio killed me. I really wish I could stick it to that yappy jogger who saw me hiding the body.
Well, luckily for you, thanks to our company's special access to the living world, we can help you take care of your unfinished business by taking out anyone who screwed you over when you were alive.
When you want somebody gone and you don't want to wait too long, call the immediate murder professionals. Hand grenade or cyanide will make it look like suicide. The immediate murder professionals. We do our job so well because we come straight up from hell. We'll kill your husband or your wife, we'll even let you keep the knife. We're the immediate murder professionals. Kids
Die for free. To which Izuku basically chuckled at the last part because, yeah, kids die for free. It was funny. I'm not gonna lie. To which,
Not gonna lie, that was funny.
to which, you know, Izuku basically said, to which Izuku basically said, let's see their website basically if they're up for hire. Did you know, he basically went down and saw nothing for hire. He was about to leave the website until he saw at the bottom of the in the bottom right, there's a tiny box with the tiniest link, basically, to which Izuku basically went and, let's just say he basically used his pinky, okay, and tapped on it, and it sent him to another link, and it basically said, for hire, basically call this number. To which Izuku basically said, oh, okay, that is really convenient if you don't want random people just coming to hire. To which, you know, he coming for hire. To which, you know, he basically called the number. To which, you know, Luna picked up. She's like, yeah, what is it? To which, you know, Izuku basically said, yeah, can I be for, I saw that you have like, that you're up for hire, can I join? To which, you know, Luna's like, wait, you wanna join? To which, you know, Izuku's, you wanna be hired? To which, Izuku's like, yup. To which, you know, there's like, wait. She's like, Blitz! So, you know, somebody's on number 2, can you pick it up? To which, you know, Blitz picked up and is like, hello, how may I help you? To which, you know, Izuku basically said, I would like to basically be hired. To which, you know, Blitz is like, wait, you actually wanna be hired? To which, you know, Izuku basically said, yup, I saw your jingle, it was actually good. To which, you know, and it made me want to join you guys. To which, you know, Blitz was like, perfect, you can fucking join, just, tomorrow we'll have a fucking interview. Come tomorrow at 1 fucking p.m. Alright, I'll see you later. To which, you know, he fucking closed the phone call. To which, you know, Izuku. To which, you know, he sent on Health Up. What's up for hell? To which
I don't know why it just seemed really perfect. The way you made him, it was just perfect.
That was perfect, man.
To which, you know, Izuku basically just went and Izuku basically saw on the Health Up basically the address, basically at the address of the place. To which Izuku's like, oh, perfect, okay, and now I just have to wait for tomorrow. To which, you know, he basically wanted to explore more of hell while he's at it. To which, you know, he basically went into an alleyway. To which, you know, Izuku basically sensed his danger sense basically went wild. To which, you know, he dodged to the left and he saw a knife with flying. To which, you know, Izuku basically looked over and he saw what he call it, a gang basically, and their boss has like a beatbox. To which, you know, to which, you know, the boss was like, alright, we're gonna have a rap battle. Whoever, if I win, I kill you. If you win, I give you my money. To which Izuku basically said, sure. Just to tell you, Izuku, alright, knows every song from our universe and from My Hero Academia universe.
So basically, he's a walking machine that has knowledge on every rap music.
Yes. Dude, he basically sang some random rap, with his gang, you know. To which, let's just say that do you want there to be a crowd?
Why not? Let's make it a crowd. Like, make it like the public is spreading rumors. Like, hey, there's a rapper just beat this demon.
You know,
Wait,
one of the characters they could be watching as well.
Who?
Oh,
Veronica?
Octavia and Veroxica.
okay, let's make the
Octavia
game.
is the daughter of that old guy that Blitz is scared of.
Yes, the guy that literally gave him the only way for his company to actually work.
Exactly. And she's watching as well this rap battle.
Let's say.
Let's just say this is like one of the best rappers in hell.
Yeah, let's go with that. I was gonna say that.
Do you want him to sing Godzilla? Do you want him to sing Godzilla and fucking destroy him?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. To which, Izuku, he sang some random rap and everybody was cheering. To which, he handed over the mic. He's like, so what's it gonna be? To which, Izuku basically played this. Let me just type it in Discord. Alright. Wait, don't you guys have no fucking rhythm? Alright, I'm gonna play for myself then, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Alright. Alright, here.
That his wife was having a coffee with other people.
Yes. Let's just say. Anyways, there's no rhythm here. Wait for Eminem. The song to finish.
Pistol. Bitch. Back away. Fucking. Bitch, Bitch up. Motherfucker. Bitch up. Janitor. Motherfucking. Shit up. Bitches. Keep.
To which, alright, this is finished. Do you want Izuku to wear a mask so that they don't recognize him?
You could give him a half mask, like half. You can see half of his face.
Oh, just his eyes, just his eyes.
Yes.
Let's just
think we should
Kakashi
throw
mask,
the bar.
Kakashi mask. He has a Kakashi mask, basically.
Kakashi mask.
Once he goes into the
Pretty
public, he
much.
just has a Kakashi mask. And let's just say, after he said "man, stop," he had to breathe heavily because how do you do that? How do you do that? Let's just say before he sang the song, people were, you know, thinking that he would actually die.
But he didn't.
Like he would actually, you know, would not stand a chance.
Fucking own it, dude.
To which, yeah, you do the reaction. I don't do good with reactions. I don't do good with that one.
The
How
public is
how did you
actually
know?
surprised.
He's like this. How's that impossible?
To which Izuku's like, because
I'm just good.
I'm just good and you're fucking trash. To which, you know, he fucking dropped the mic and then he just fucking jumped out there like fucking Superman.
And everyone's like, "Oh, you just got owned." Like, they're all going crazy.
You forgot to make Izuku pick the money.
To which, you know, Izuku basically jumped back and is like, oh, my money. To which, you know, he just went and fucking grabbed him by the throat, grabbed his wallet and just yeeted it out there. And let's just say people were recording and stuff. To which, you know, Izuku basically noticed that. To which, you know, he looked back with the Kakashi eye smile and he waved with 2 fingers. Like, bye.
So, Octavia, that's the daughter of Stolas. If no one knows who Stolas is, he's pretty much the reason why.
The reason why Helga Boss is an
exists.
actual thing.
Yes. So, his daughter and the succubus, that the name is.
Veronica,
I don't
that is
remember.
in part 3.
Yeah, they were just watching it because they were just there, just pretending to be normal civilians. Or denizens, I think it's called.
Let's just say that Veronica. How do you want Veronica to actually watch this?
Well,
Why? Let's just say she was just bored that she'd go on YouTube, as she saw the live stream.
Yep, pretty much.
What about
Boredom
Octavia?
is something that exists.
And
Octavia, she does constantly use normal clothing, so she would be just hanging out with her friends or alone.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't have any friends. I'm pretty sure.
No, she does have friends because there was one of the scenes on the second episode. She was texting some people.
Oh yeah. Let's just say she was out with her friends like that.
Yep.
Should we say they were there and witnessed it in real life, or
Yes,
watch
witness
on
it,
YouTube?
witness it, witness it.
We could say the one that got owned was her ex.
Ooh. Hell yes. Hell fucking yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah, boy. Let's do it.
So we are giving Izuku 2 daughters of both powerful rulers.
We're just
Yes,
making
good
it.
man.
We're still
Yes, we did good
good,
man. Yes,
We
we
are
did
doing
good
good.
man.
We are good gods.
Yes, we are the homo, what, not homo, hetero boys. The hetero boys.
If we ever group up, this always happens. This will always happen for the character we make in a what if.
Yeah, to which, after he basically jumped, he was just swinging like Spider-Man. With Black Whip.
Oh god.
So yeah.
The good thing is that we can just throw any like logic of the quirks out of the window because he's in hell, so he can do whatever he wants with the quirk.
Yes. To which, you know, Izuku basically landed on top of the building. You know the building that says "Welcome to Hell." Yes, he landed on top of that one, and he just sat on the sign and kept swinging his feet. Well, he basically just put on his headphones and started listening to Pop Smoke.
Wouldn't be a hell version of it?
No. Izuku, let's just say Izuku has them saved on his phone, like downloaded for free. downloaded like offline. So yeah,
I see.
to which
I was like, when would he meet the Hellhound girl? I don't remember her name. I don't know.
the
why.
she's with the crew. She's with the Hell Boss crew.
Yeah, but gotta remember, she normally gets out of the job without even warning them. There's literally on the first episode they say this.
Let's just say that in the middle of like in the job and like that, or like after job like that, they just bump into each other or something and they just go around.
Quick question.
Oh.
Should we make him get revenge on Bakugo?
What revenge?
something
We
we
followed
could
all the way up until canon for the first part. Until the latest manga, so yeah, until like future, even future events that didn't happen, I just fucking made it like fucking Joseph versus Cars. Anyways, what do you call it? Izuku basically just...
If Izuku just pop around on the real world, will he turn himself to a vigilante or villain?
He was a vigilante. Like he just did the Sasuke, like what do you call it, in what I did. So yeah, anyways. To which Izuku basically just kept staying there. He basically just removed the mask, and he basically jumped down in another alleyway, and he just kept walking by, and then
his own business.
yes, and then he basically wanted to go to a Mexican restaurant because he likes Mexican food. To which
Who doesn't?
who doesn't actually? To which once he went there, he basically saw Vagi there. To which he basically went and sat next to Vagi. He's like, hola, basically. She was like, wait, you speak Spanish? He's like, to which Izuku nodded. To which everything we're going to see now between Vagi and Izuku are in Spanish. And
Sí,
yeah.
ese seto de habla español. I actually speak Spanish, just a little bit.
Okay, convenient. To which
And the funny thing is, my parents actually work at a taco place, and I actually worked there one time.
wow.
It's even more
Convenient.
funny that my cousin who lives in Mexico owns a taco company. He makes tacos there, and I was like, bruh, I can learn how to make tacos. It was a lot of fun.
To which,
making
yeah,
tacos with him.
Izuku basically ordered burritos, tacos, and enchiladas in Spanish. And yeah, to which, one guy wanted to basically take Vagi and basically, rape her, like outside. To which, he was about to grab her, but then Izuku basically went in front of Vagi, basically at light speed, basically but not creating an airwave. He just went through super fast without creating airwaves, so that he wouldn't ruin
So
the
he was
restaurant.
faster than air.
Yes. To which
But I think like if you would do like Spider-Man pulling the dude's hands back with the black whip would be more badass.
yes. To which he basically pulled his hand back with black whip. To which he's like, what are you in Spanish? What are you doing, amigo? Basically, or what are you doing? Like that,
You want me to
or what do
see?
you think you're doing? Basically. To which he's like, I'm having sex with, I'm going to have sex with her. Basically, that's obviously what's happening. Basically in Spanish. To which Izuku
Would
was
he
like,
use black flames on black whip to burn the guy? Because
So,
black
yeah.
flames destroy healing factor, so he
Which-
wouldn't be able to heal.
to which Izuku basically went and grabbed him by the neck by black whip and said in Spanish, fuck off, or you'll face the fucking consequences. To which he his eyes turned into Kurama's eyes. He does not have Kurama, okay?
No,
Or
he does not have the nine tails, alright? It just went to Kurama's eyes. Just imagine.
no. How about the demon mark appeared? Demon mark appeared.
Yeah, it makes more sense. Because people are gonna be saying, oh, does he have Kurama? That's just gonna be annoying.
Yes.
Yeah,
What do you
his
call
eyes
it?
went Meliodas, emotionless eyes, pretty much.
To which the guy basically was scared and he fucking just went and left. And then
He
Izuku
beat
basically
his
said,
pants.
to which Izuku basically said, pussy. To which he basically deactivated it. He's like, I'm sorry you had to see that. To which Vagi's like, no, it's okay. Basically, to which they ate their food and then they went back to the hotel and yeah, yabba dabba doo. The next day, To which, you know,
He
Izuku
goes to
basically...
his job.
Yes, Izuku basically wakes up, you know, he goes and kisses Eri on the head, you know, and he's like, all like on the floor, he's like, I'm going, sis. To which, you know, she's basically like, alright, see you. To which, you know, she hugged him, basically. And then, you know,
Everyone's jealous.
but they know they're brother and sister, so...
Yeah.
Everyone except Husker, because remember he's a boy in this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Husker were like Eri's personality. Like I think Eri would see Husker like an uncle or a dad. I don't know.
An uncle.
I think more like a dad, because he's fucking old. If you don't know, he's like around World War II.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he would be Grandpa Cat.
Grandpa Cat.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking old, and like he does like a angry grandpa.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
To which, you know, Izuku basically just fucking it just fucking was on the way. To which, you know, Izuku was about to get stabbed, to which, you know, his danger sense just went. To which, you know, he just moved to which, you know, he ducked and the knife just went above him. To which, you know, the same gangsters came and they wanted revenge, but this time they actually wanted to kill him. To which, you know, they basically shot their bullets and stuff. To which, you know, Izuku basically was dodging like the Matrix. To which, you know, one of them tried to shoot him in the stomach while he was doing, you know, the Matrix. To which, you know, Izuku basically just backflipped, and then just went and fucking went behind him and just karate chopped him. And then he went behind all of them and just karate chopped them all, and then put them all in a huge pile in the dumpster. And then the dumpster truck came and put them all in the dumpster high, and yes, they're all dead. So yeah, to which Izuku basically, you know, he basically went to the help of a boss, or like the area, like I.M.P. He went to I.M.P Corp. To which, yeah, to which, you know, basically Izuku basically went in or went and knocked on the door. To which, you know, basically Luna went and answered. She's like, yeah, who are you? To which, you know, he's like, I'm Izuku Midoriya basically, and I'm here for the interview. To which she's like, oh, you're here for the interview, okay, come follow me. To which, you know, she basically led him to Blitz's office. She's like, here's Blitz's office, basically. Have fun.
I think Luna would be really bold of how she thinks of him, like saying literally what she's thinking about him, because the way she acts on, well, canon.
Yes. To which
So
she's like,
what would she
to
say?
which Izuku is like, thanks. Which is smiled broadly. To which she's like, aren't you a little too pure to be in hell? To which, you know, Izuku's like, well, it's a long story. To which, you know, she was like, fine. To which, you know, she went and basically sat down on her chair, or like on a couch, and she basically started going on her phone. To which, you know, Izuku basically knocked on the door, and Blitz was basically, you know, on the phone with Stolas. Yeah, it's tough for that
I
scene.
become hungry. And when I become hungry, I want to
Choke on that red.
Well, that's gonna be awkward.
Your and lick all of your
Oh, you know
before
something I was
taking out
thinking?
your and with more teeth
The
until you're
episode 2
screaming
will be different.
like a fucking baby.
To which, you know, Izuku basically just, to which, you know, he walked in onto Solas, turning off the call, putting, by the way, he heard the whole conversation, but turning off the call, putting in the blender, and basically mixing it, and basically, you know, calling Luna, to which, you know, Luna basically came in, and basically he told her to drink this and shit her off a mountain. To which, you know, Izuku, to which, you know, he's like, I'm sorry you had to say that, but hey, welcome to I.M.P. How am I, basically, so you're the new guy, basically. To which, you know, Izuku's like, yup, yes I am, basically, Blitzo. Alright, to which, you know, Blitz, to which, you know, Blitzo was like, alright, basically, well, alright, I'm gonna take some qualifications so that I can see how fucking good you are, so that you can join. To which, you know, Izuku's like, okay, sure. To which, you know, Izuku basically, to which, you know, Blitzo basically took him to the shooting range, which was, what do you call it, Luna, just on the couch with pictures. To which, you know,
I think Izuku could use just like a mixture of black flames and air pressure to create like fire bullets or something.
yes, but like, I want him to use guns for this because we actually have to use his aim.
Yeah,
Tushino.
he can't always use his powers. But
Yes.
let's say the gun he's using is the Desert Eagle.
Okay. Did you know, he hands him like an old-fashioned Desert Eagle, and he's like, oh, I want to shoot all the, before he could say anything, Izuku basically just went, you know, fucking from Overwatch, McCree's, it's high noon, but he didn't say it's high noon, he just put it in the fashion of high noon, and just like, pew, 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 pew. Like he shot 6 rounds, all the 7 rounds, all at once, and it all hit bullseye. To which, you know, he twisted the gun and held it, and he's like, to which, you know, he's like, is that good enough? To which, you know, Blitz is like, good enough, that's fucking amazing, welcome to the team, basically.
I would say Moxie is just jaw dropped because someone that good wants to work here.
Dude, you know, Mox is like, wait, if somebody like you wants to work here, if somebody with your caliber and your experience with guns wants to work, is here, why are you signing up here instead of any other place? He's like, well, I kind of like the jingle, and I kind of like the jingle, honestly. Dude, you know, Blizzo had fucking Star Eyes. Is like, finally, see, Mox, I told you, in your face, somebody will like the jingle. Dude, you know, Mox is like, fine, Blitz, you win this time.
And then just the one fat kid on the corner complaining that he just wants to get killed already.
Yes, dude, you know, Blitz is like, are we actually gonna, you know, can we kill him? To which, you know, Luna's like, no, to which Mox is like, no, we can't kill a child, basically, if he's not on, like, wanted by somebody. To which, you know, Bliss gets a call, and he's like, oh, somebody wants to kill, somebody, oh, well, shoot, somebody wants to kill him. To which, you know, he's like, to which, you know, he just went and shot the kid in the brain, or like in the stomach. To which, you know, Izuku basically just went, and fucking just got the Blitz's gun, and he just fucking, just shot him in the brain. Did you know he's like, to you know, Blitz and Izuku just fucking fist bump. And yeah.
You know something I realized right now?
What?
The second episode of Hazbin a Hell of a Boss would be different because Octavia has a crush on Izuku, and he will be with the imps as well.
Yes. So, but I'm gonna change it. Don't worry. So, do you want this to be episode 1 and 2, or just episode 1? Just episode 1.
I think episode 1 would be better because we cover both episode 1 of the both series.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about we cover also episode 2, so that it would be more interesting. Then part 2 we can do episode 3. Then part 4 we can do episode 4 because part 3 is gonna change drastically because we're gonna make Veroska and Izuku just fucking have a have a singing battle.
Yeah, but like we need to do episode 2 later because it's good if everyone rewatches episode 2 of Hell of a Boss just to refresh the memory.
Alright, so we're gonna do episode 1, then we're gonna do part 2 after it. Like after we finish this video, we're gonna do part 2 and 3 in like one video, or part 2 in one video.
Are you gonna cut this part that we're just...
We're recording it, by the way, we're recording it.
Yeah,
wait,
that's what I'm asking. Are you gonna cut this part that we're just casually talking and planning?
No, we're just talking. We're not just talking, we're recording actually. Dude,
We're
yeah,
recording.
Izuku then why do you think I said hello, this is Jeff the Woodifer at the beginning?
Yeah, like he literally warned that he was starting to record.
Wait, you weren't recording?
I am recording!
No, I mean, Mask P. We weren't recording here?
If we were, if we weren't, then we'd have to repeat everything we said, and it wouldn't be as funny and as good.
I'm glad I recorded it.
And this one guy just realized we're recording.
Ooh.
Yeah, to which, you know, Izuku basically you know, Izuku basically and Blitz, you know, and you know, they basically fist bump, and yeah, they basically went and chopped up the whole thing. Did you know Blitz basically did the same group up hug with Izuku, and he's like, I'm so glad basically to have all of you basically like that, and you know, the wholesome moment. And he's like, even though you just joined basically, I consider you
You're
part
more
of my
useful than Moxie. And more useful than Moxie.
You're even more useful than Moxie. To which Moxie's like, hey! To which you know, Izuku basically just chuckled. He's like, don't worry, Moxie, it's okay. To which you know, Moxie's like, like, fine. To which you know,
I think Moxie will have a bigger problem because now Blitz has a new friend that he can actually get along with better.
yes.
And that it's kind of like his second favorite child.
His second favorite child. I'm not joking. So yeah.
Oh, I know something that could happen between Luna and Izuku.
So bro, what are you doing?
Izuku, like on the middle of the hug, just looking at Luna's ears, he just starts patting at her behind the ears.
She was like,
Because
what are
it
you
reminds
doing?
him of a dog.
To which you know,
And just she starts not being able to complain because she's liking the patting on her head.
to which you know, Izuku basically said, just like a dog, warm and soft. Anyways, let's continue. To which you know, Luna was blushing madly. To which you know, yeah. To which you know, Izuku basically, they basically dropped, you know, the mother of the child, you know, she was crying, you know, having that deprived face. To which you know, Izuku and Blitz, they dropped the bag on her and they're like, you're welcome. To which you know, they basically left.
You know something I remember? In this scene, there's a camera showing the portal opening
I know.
and the demons. So, in my work, I never would see Izuku.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's in a different portal. It's like in a different universe. Remember?
Oh. It would be fun though if you think about it.
That would be
Just,
funny.
they can see Izuku alive coming from a portal just throwing a dead body's kid. What?
I know it would be funny. We should make a filler how Izuku basically how they react to all of this Izuku basically. Just you know a separate series of just the filler, like one filler episode of them reacting to all of this.
Something I don't remember. How did Izuku die?
He basically, him and Shigaraki got punched. He used his mega arm, basically that was the size of the moon, basically to push him and Shigaraki into the sun.
Oh. Why did the dude just say like revenge on Bakugo then before? The Bakugo did something.
I didn't
to
say that it was red Royal.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking about what he was saying before.
I do not know.
Because think about
Yeah. I mean, it would be funny to see Izuku finally taking revenge on Bakugo because there's a lot of times which you just see Izuku canon just being friendly with Bakugo.
Yes, but Bakugo and Izuku are actually friends in that in this one.
Can I
But
be
yeah.
honest here?
No.
On canon Izuku, I think he's a fucking masochist.
I know. From how much he broke his
Because,
bones.
How much Bakugo blasted him, and Izuku still tries to be his friend.
Yes. Anyways, dude, you know, basically, it was the next day. Dude, you know, let's cut over to Miss Mayberry. Time to play it because I actually have everything set up. Dude, you know, it was the next day. And, yeah.
So.
No, I'm playing the song.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Dude, you know, one of the kids said it's your husband's birthday. Dude, you know, she basically like went a little crazy. To which, you know, she basically looked back. She's like, "Alright, children, stop, hush up now." Basically, she's like, "It's my husband's birthday, and I didn't get him anything special." Dude, you know, the kids are like, "How about we FaceTime him or like you face call him and basically say, I tell him a happy birthday surprise." Dude, you know.
Oh, I remember now this episode.
To which, yeah, they basically, yeah.
Yeah, who saw this episode know what's happening.
Yes, to which, you know, she basically, to Did you know? Yeah, that happened.
Goes a little bit over yet. That
Did
is.
she? Yeah. Did you know her eyes were shadowed by a shadow out of nowhere, since she doesn't have any hair, like covering her face. So yeah, did you know she basically was going, did you know, the One Punch Man theme activates. Let me just play it. Hold on. One Punch Man opening. Alright, here. Did you know? One punch! To which you know she threw her through the fucking roof. Remember that? She threw her through the fucking roof.
Yep.
To which you know, she went to the car and she was like, no. To which you know, like the fucking flash to her house. Did you know she basically just got out a shotgun and and like her husband, she's like, oh Mayberry, what are you doing? To which, why are you here? Basically, did you know she's like, shut up, Gerald. Did you know she just went and fucking used a chainsaw and basically just went and fucking chopped up her, but she didn't kill her. Remember, she didn't kill her. Did you know?
I think it would be better Doom Eternal's team in this case because
Yes.
chainsaw.
Yes, Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal. Oh, let me just play it. Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal. Here it is.
Because she went a little bit full berserk.
Yes.
Because being
Yes.
berserk.
She did the same thing as in Karen. You know, she killed her husband too. She called, and his crying basically she called him a little bitch. Did you know she basically said, what have I done? I'm sorry, my children. Please don't forget to do your to memorize your times table. Did you know she went and shot herself and all the kids fell unconscious? Did you know she basically said like basically, I've done everything good in life just to end up here because of one massacre led by blind rage, basically, and that's why I'm here, to get my revenge. Did you know Blitzo was basically like, I don't know what you just spat at me, tits. Basically, I don't understand. Like, you're basically just wanting. You do not know how we operate. We do not take revenge on the dead. We only take revenge on the living, basically. Did you know she was like, that's the point. That horse survived. To which, let me just play it.
Yeah, just would Izuku be there or would he be like on a break or something?
No, let's say he's there. Like he has to be there to get information.
No. Let's just say he was
multiple jobs.
let's just say he was actually, just sitting down with the rest of the gang while Blitzer was in the office with her.
Oh, I know something. Because like this would be the next day. Izuku and oh my god, I forgot the name of the dog girl.
Luna.
Yeah, Luna. They're not in a relation, but like she literally asks him to pet her ears again.
Dude, she's like, hey Izuku, can you do the same thing again? Dude, Izuku said, what same thing? Dude, she basically just pointed at her ears while being embarrassed. Dude, Izuku said, oh, okay, you could have just asked. Dude, he basically just went and started rubbing her ears. Dude, she was wagging her tail back and forth while smiling.
Yeah, but just Moxie just having a smile because like the big bad wolf being soft with the new guy.
Dude, he's like, well. If it isn't the goth wolf, I'm getting soft with the new guy.
And just like, if isn't the man baby size the guy, that constantly needs to be supervision.
Dude, Millie basically went and defended Moxie. So yeah, Moxie basically, Millie said, Luna, can you help us basically with target basically high? Dude, she's basically like, fine. She would just went sat on the couch on her phone, while holding up the high. Moxie was aiming for, was aiming for the picture. Basically, he was shooting every picture. Then the last picture was a picture of like a seemingly happy family. Moxie's like, when do we have to actually kill a family? Basically, that's the point. But if it was a drunk father or a neglectful mother, that would be understandable. But under what circumstance do we actually have to kill a full entire human family? Luna's like, hey, you do not know what they have done. Basically, this guy, this kid basically goes on to kill rats and ants. This girl basically goes off to bullying Australian kids online. And this guy definitely watches. As Zuko says, and this woman basically definitely cheats on her husband with 20 guys. With 20,
I would say that, something that would be funny. Because like, meanwhile, while this is happening, we cut to what's happening on the Lucifer's castle, and just like, Lilith just got home and Lucifer is not alone.
Dude, he was like in his office sitting down, but he was getting a blowjob from somebody.
Yep. And Lilith realized this because she's literally the demon that represents Lilith, since Lilith is, well, if people don't know here, she is the first succubi.
Yes.
So kind of dumb idea to try to hide lust from the literal first succubus.
Yes, that is very naughty.
And pretty much asking for things to go wrong.
Yes. To which, she basically just said, you fucking cheated on me! To which, he's like, well, what do you mean? I would never cheat on you. To which, she basically just fucking yeeted the desk out of the fucking window as she saw the fucking demon just giving fucking a blowjob to
Lucifer.
Yes.
Yeah, and she would be like, I'm the first succubi. Do you think you can hide lust from me?
Dude, he basically said, I thought. Dude, she's like, well, you thought wrong. We're gonna get a fucking divorce. I'm taking custody of Charlie. Or Charlotte. Dude, Lucifer's like, great, I never liked your ideas anyway. Lilith basically just went and stormed out of the castle while still crying a little bit because she actually
do you
loved
know
Lucifer.
something that she could say?
What?
Do you know something she could say?
What?
Well, at least she's trying to do something your brothers tried to do before you fucked up everything.
To which, Lucifer got angry. Well, she teleported away and Lucifer was angry but still getting the blowjob. When she left, he basically came in the demon's mouth.
Yep. What would be Lucifer's reaction? Just like his ex-wife just compared Charlotte to his brothers that supposedly are better than him. No, what would be Lucifer's reaction on his mind?
He would just put it at the back of his mind for now, because he's still getting like a fucking blowjob. Because after he came, she still was going. The demon was still ongoing.
Yes, some stuff are gonna get even worse if we think about it.
Yes. To which everything goes similar to canon, basically with Mayday, basically, and she's not a hero and stuff. And yeah, to which basically once Blitzo basically comes in with Mayberry, to which he's like, hello everybody, I would like you to meet our newest, basically, to which Moxie was surprised because the door slammed open. He just shot the arrow and it was going all around the room. To which, basically it was going all around the room, and then it hit through a fucking it hit through the TV, and then it hit through the fucking the picture, and then it was about to hit Mayberry. To which, Bill Sucari is like, our newest client. Did you know the seals, basically the eels, basically they also fall down because yeah, the arrow also shot it. Did you know he's like, God damn it, Moxie! Did you know? Yeah, did you know? Basically, Blossom was like, well, if you don't get your kill within the first 24 hours, your first kill is free. Did you know? Moxie's like, since when did we start implementing that deal? Did you know? Blitz was like, oh, since you fucking started our office on fucking fire in front of the client. Did you know? Yeah. To which, you know, Blitz was actually, you know, he's like, do we at least have the thing that will at least take us to the fucking, the one thing that's making this show go on. To which Izuku basically, to which, you know, I come through basically like through the broken fourth wall, like, hey, don't do that again. To which, you know, Blitz is like, yeah, I'm sorry. To which, you know, he's like, good, now repeat. Basically, rewind time. To which, you know, rewind, and then I bring flex tape and fix the fourth wall. So yeah, to which, yeah, rewind. Take two.
Ooh, you broke the fourth wall.
Yeah. To which, you know, Blitz was basically, you know, saying, do you at least have the book that will at least send us the, that makes our whole company at least a thing? To which, you know, Luna was like, you mean our only ticket to the human world? Yeah, I got it right over here. To which, you know, Blitz was like, thank you, Looney. Here's, you get a treat now. To which, you know, basically, she's like, no thanks. To which, you know, basically, Blitz just went and fucking grabbed his tongue and put it back in his mouth and just went and started eating it. To which, you know, Luna's like, ew, that's fucking gross. So yeah, to which, you know, Blitz basically grabbed the book and he's like, alright, let's go hunting. Basically, to which, you know, he opened the portal and he's like, let's go lick some ass. To which, you know, Izuku basically said, isn't it kick ass? Is it, we're gonna, let's go kick ass? To which, he was like, mine sounds better, let's go. To which, you know, they basically left through the portal. To which, you know, they arrived at the you know, the cheating whore, the you know, the person that the hepatitis E, you know,
With the psychotic family.
yes,
That seems it's supposedly good, quotes and quotes, because of how they live in a nice forest.
yes. To which, you know, Moxie or Bliss was the one to shoot it, but then Moxie basically said, wait, Bliss, are we actually considering to kill a nice happy family? To which, you know, Blitz is like, got that, not now, Moxie, basically, let's just get this job over with. Basically, to which Moxie is like, wait, no! To which, you know, Blitz was about to shoot her, but then Moxie pushed it out of the way. To which, you know, it basically shot like a what do you call it, a bullet to the window. To which, yeah, to on the wall. To which, you know, the psychotic family basically got out the shotguns and like, let's go hunting for some demons, or let's go hunting for whatever is intruding.
Critter.
Yeah, the intruders. To which, you know, the wife or the husband basically just went and shot through the fucking wall and hit Bliss on the arm. Then Bliss is like, scatter! To which, you know, they all scattered. You know, Moxie went this way, Millie went this way, Bliss went this way, and Izuku went this way. To which, you know, Izuku basically was being chased by
The little kids.
Yes,
Wait,
Izuku.
would Izuku even be chased? Like, seriously?
No, Izuku just fucking used Black Whip and just got on top of the tree, and they couldn't chase him. To, you know, the kids basically got Moxie similar to Canon, and you know, everything was similar to Canon and how they all got captured. To, you know, Moxie basically couldn't get out, basically, similar to Canon. To, you know, Izuku just basically broke through the fucking window and just went and fucking just went and fucking and neck chop, basically brought out like a fucking shotgun at both of the kids. To, you know, he basically went and the kids were scared, to which, you know, he just went and knocked them out. To which, you know, he went and grabbed Moxie and gave him his bow, or like his sniper, and he's like, come on, Moxie, let's go do this. To which, you know, he's like, yeah, let's go save them. To which, they basically went throughout the forest, and yeah, to which, when Blitz was going throughout the forest, Stolas called.
Meaning to follow
Yeah.
up on our last little conversation
One thing I
regarding my
think here
grimoire.
that we could do is
My
like,
book,
Izuku would tell
The
Moxie
book I
that
was
even
given
if
to
he
do my
picks on
job, that
Moxie,
I have
but it's
allowed
just
you
in a
to
joking
use.
way. He's not doing like Luna,
I've
who
been
would just do it
thinking,
to be
I've
mean.
been
He's just doing it in a
committed
friendly
Yeah.
way.
to excess the more
Yes, I'm
well
just
less
playing the
than
video of Stolas
legally
being
for some
lewd.
time now, but I do need it
Oh.
back to fulfill my duties. I was thinking, what if we worked out some kind of exchange? Favors for favors. Doesn't that sound enticing? Then let me keep it simple. Once a month, on the full moon, you return the book to me, followed by a night of passionate fornication. And you get to keep it all the rest of the time, hmm? Sound fair, my little imp? Oh, Blitz, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to feel your slimy inside of my
So yeah, to which, that happened, and then, Bliss basically got shot and stuff, and yeah, he was captured. To which, Izuku and Mox, they basically were going throughout the forest, and yeah, to which, they heard the phone over talking as well.
money and
So yeah, to which, Izuku basically just fucking went and, did that shit.
You know
Iz-
when like it was supposed to Moxie shoot the woman in the head because she placed Blitz and the Moxie's wife on fire, but it didn't really do shit.
Yes, to which, she was about to shoot them. To which, Melee, to which, Izuku and Moxie, they just fucking shoot her together, like at the fucking both of her eyes.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And just like there was a hole in the place her head was supposed to be.
So yeah. To which, Emily was like, Moxie! To which, Bliss was like, Izuku! Like Izuku, basically. To which, they turned them. And and Blitz was like, Moxie, if you ever do that fucking again, you will regret it. To which, Moxie was like, I know, I won't do it again. To which, they basically, Moxie and Emily, they just hugged and rubbed foreheads, on noses and like that. They basically went and they basically opened a portal because of a mission success. Once they were leaving, Izuku and Moxie, they just said that they will come in like a few seconds. They watched as the police kaboomed the house, basically of the rest of the family, killing all of them and traumatizing Moxie, and Izuku just, what do you call it, not caring because it was like a really bad family.
Yeah, I would say Zuko would be like, honestly, karma's a bitch, and he just leaves.
He's a bitch.
To which,
And he just dragged
Moxie was still there. To which, Izuku basically went and grabbed Moxie by the hand and just fucking dragged him through the portal. So to which,
I don't think it would be by the hand, it would be just by the horn, dragging like as if Luna would be dragging him.
Yes, he basically dragged him by the horn, and yeah. Did you know they basically set up a cake and a flyer, basically, they are killing the bitch. We killed the bitch, basically. Or we killed the whore.
And the whole family.
Yes. To which, they basically were eating cake, and then they made a joke about the family, to which all of them were laughing, but Moxie was looking at the cake like he just saw fucking the worst shit that he saw in his life.
So Izuku would just walk towards, Moxie, just not really comforting him, but trying to calm him down, like, dude, you saw how the family was. They were unredeemable. And if we're lucky, they will be here in hell as well. So we can just kill them again.
Did you know Moxie basically just said, okay. Did you know?
And Izuku would just give a good point. They literally strapped you on a chair that was made of a dead body.
So yeah, to which, Izuku, to which, the job basically was done, and yeah, they basically all went home. Izuku went back to the Hazbin hotel, and yeah, to which, the next day, Stolas, he basically was having a fight with his wife, to which,
Big.
he was having a
What
fight
did
with
he
his wife. Dude, you know,
Oh,
she basically said,
would Stola's wife know about Lucifer betraying Lilith because she's also high-ranking demon?
yes. Dude, but she's also still mad. But she put the thought of the Lilith back over her head, and she basically just fucking said, "You fucking idiot! You wanna fuck this imp too?" Dude, you know, he's like, Sosa's like, "Wait, no, honey, no, I wouldn't do that. It's just the one." Dude, you know, she's like, "I'm fucking done with you." Basically, I never want to see your bloody face again. Dude, you know, I'm sorry for doing my British accent. I'm sorry. So yeah.
It's pretty good, actually. The way you're doing is actually pretty good.
Thank you. Anyways, so yeah, dude, you know, basically Octavia woke up, you know, just fucking, you know, just what let's just say that the song of Izuku Godzilla just went viral, really viral, okay, like a bajillion, like, how many views?
I would say, like, they say that hell is overpopulated, so I would say at least twice humans' population.
Let's just say half of it watched it.
Yeah,
7 billion.
pretty much.
By the way, did you notice how Despacito has 6.1 billion views? Or like 6.3 billion views? So basically everybody in the world watched it. Almost everybody in the world watched Despacito.
Yep. You know, I'm thinking here, would Lucifer know about Izuku because he's technically one of the new people that are on Charlie's hotel?
He doesn't care about Charlie's shit, so he does not know.
Oh, right.
So yeah.
Wait, who is the one that sustains the building? Because if I'm not wrong, on canon she calls her mother, so I think it would be Lilith who's paying for the stuff, right? Yeah, so it would be Lilith.
So yeah, Tuchino, Izuku, Tuchino fucking stole us. Basically, Tuchino, Octavia basically came in, you know, listening to a song. Tuchino, like, Stolas was like, oh, what are you listening? And he's like, good morning, my little starfire. What? Tuchino, she's like, good morning, Dad. Like, Tuchino, he's like, what are you listening to? What are you listening to? Tuchino, she was like, Godzilla by Kakashi. Yes, his rapper name is Kakashi. Kakashi.
Respect for Kashi.
So,
Kakashi.
you know why Kakashi? Because the girls are gonna call him Sensei.
They call him Sensei in the sheets, but senpai in the sheets. So yeah, dude, you know, he's like, oh, okay. Dude, you know, he basically just went and grabbed the meat, you know, and yeah, he just went and fed the plant. Dude, you know, he's like, he wants to build a relationship with his daughter again. Dude, you know, he's like, how about we go to Lululand? Dude, you know, she's like, Dad, I'm not 5 anymore. Dude, you know, Stolas is like, Stolas is like, we need also security guards because people might try to kill us there. Yeah, I might call the one man that can fuck me. Dude, you know, she's like, what? Dude, you know, it was Blitzo. Dude, you know, Stolas called Blitzo.
Money, maybe. Speak for yourself, princess. Now, I'm calling the only man who can. Who can protect me? Us.
To which he's like, who could protect me? Us. To which, yeah.
Wait, would Izuku use his mask also on, well,
Yes,
during,
he would.
well,
Yes.
missions?
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. He would use the mask.
So, Izuku would be not like, well, the imps, because, first of all, he's not a resident from Hell. He wasn't born in Hell.
Yes.
Because if some people don't know, if I'm not wrong, I think Blitz
Moxie.
is an actual imp. No,
no.
Moxie,
Blink,
he's,
no, Blitz actually died. Blitz actually died.
But why did they call them imps if imps are supposed to be beings that were born in hell?
Oh yeah, yeah. Imps are people that were born in hell. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So basically,
Yeah. They literally separate that on hell. There's the people that are born in hell and the people that died and go to hell.
I'm pretty sure Luna wasn't born in hell, was she?
Nope. She
No,
was
Luna
not.
was. She's a hellhound.
Weird.
Yeah, she was born in hell. So
Hell.
Izuku's the only person who was not born in hell. I mean, he was born in a household that made him feel like hell. So it does count. It does count.
It does count.
So yeah.
Oh, this universe, Inko was abusive mother.
Yes.
Oh,
Ouch. Sorry,
do you know
Inko
something I was
lovers.
thinking?
Hmm.
Like, Octavia would see that, well, Izuku is with this security group, or Kakashi.
Kakashi Hatake. And let's
Yeah, I
just
don't
say
think
it will
he
make
would
the trip
even-
way more fun. Let's just say that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Unless do you want him to
Yeah.
unmask in front of her, like unmask himself?
I think, like, she would ask him to, well, since he is her security, she would ask him to take off the mask.
Alright, okay. Well, anyways, let's continue. To which he's like, "How are you, my big dick imp?" To which he stole a blister spat of his coffee. He's like, "What?" Then Octavia's like, "The." Wait, then Blister's like, "Fuck." Then Octavia's like, "Die." To which he's like, "What?" Basically like that. Then yeah.
Hey, you.
To he basically is like, I would require a favor from you. To she's like, alright, he was like, alright, what's the favor? To he's like, no, it's not for me, it's for my daughter. To she's like, oh, let her clean up afterwards. He's like, no, nothing like that. What I want you is to become bodyguards, basically, so that, because I want to take my daughter to Lululand, basically. To which Blitz was like, Lululand? To which he's like, yup. To which, Blitz was like, we're assassins, not bodyguards, basically, or security guards. To which, he's like, I'll pay you. To which Blitz is like, deal. Then he closed the phone. Then then he's like, alright gang, we're going to Lululand. To which, Mox opened the door, he's like, Lululand? Then Millie just burst through the window of the door. She's like, Lululand, with star eyes. Then Izuku basically like through the door, or like just like peeked his head over the door. He's like, "What's Lululand?" To which Millie explained about Lululand, being the place for fun, like amusement park for kids and stuff.
Izuku would be like, yeah, I never really went to most amusement parks because, well, not good family and stuff.
I was technically left to die, so I kind of had to survive on my own. So yeah,
I don't know just fun parks or stuff like this.
To which they looked on him with the sad faces. He's like, Millie basically grow a happy expression again. She's like, well, you can experience it for the first time with us. Izuku's like, thanks. To which, yeah,
I
they
would
basically.
say Izuku would just ask like, wait, isn't this the guy that was shouting with Blitz about, those type
shouting
of
with
stuff?
Blitz about the stuff. To Blitz is like
the other day.
From the other day, Blitz is like, and he's like, yes, but we're going to guard him once he goes to Lululand, basically. To which, yeah.
Well, I would say Izuku would ask, why does he need guards if he's one of the most highest ranking demons?
She's like, he has power. His power will probably destroy the park if he uses it.
Wouldn't this be more interesting for his daughter, since she is way older than the age of the park?
To which, you know, Bliss is like, true, but yeah. But we gotta do what he says, basically, because he paid us. To which Izuku's like, okay.
And Izuku just picks up his mask and just starts patting Luna her ears again, because this actually comforts him. Would she even be angry if he's the only one to do this?
No. Her tail would be just wagging, and you know, Blitz would want to ship those two.
And just...
Because he sees Izuku as... Let's just say he sees Izuku as like a son, or like as a son, actually.
Or like her cousin that he
As
adopted.
Izuku like Blitz sees Izuku as like his son or like his cousin or something, like his really close cousin. Yeah, actually, he's really close cousin. Yes, cousin. To which, yeah.
So let's go to then. Well, the part that they go to La La Land.
To which, yeah. To which, you know, Izuku they basically arrived there, and Octavia was actually, you know, pretty awkward and like embarrassed. To which, you know, she basically poured her hat down even more. To which, you know,
so just
they basically
to
which, you know, basically then I.M.P basically comes. Bliss comes out, you know, wearing sunglasses and a suit. So does Millie. So does Moxie. Then Izuku basically comes out, basically.
His normal clothing without really caring.
Yeah, he's actually Izuku wears black and gray, so it doesn't matter. So
yeah, but it doesn't. He didn't really want to do with the whole uniform thing because it's stupid. Let's be honest.
Yes, to which he just basically wore the Kakashi mask.
Yep. So he just looked at them and like, why are you guys dressed like this? You guys never wear this type of clothing.
To which, you know, Blitz is like, for dramatic effect. To which Izuku basically, he puts his hand on his shoulder and he's like, true, I can see that. Yeah, it's actually fits perfectly.
Izuku would be like, wouldn't it be better if you guys wear this on the other first mission where the whole psycho mother?
To which, you know, Blitz is like, don't feel like it. To which Izuku's like, God damn it, Blitz. Anyways. To which, you know, they basically walked with Stolas, basically. To which, you know, Octavia was actually pretty shocked to see that Kakashi Hatake, out of all people, was with I.M.P.
No, I think like he would just be called Kakashi because Hatake is the last name, so I think just Kakashi would be good.
Just Kakashi, yes, just Kakashi.
She just see him with a face palm because like, yeah, this is really embarrassing even for him to just look at them.
Yes. Dude, you know, she's basically like, wait, you're Kakashi, right? She basically went up to, next to him, she's like, you're Kakashi, right? To which he's like, yeah. To which she's like,
yeah, I've been just doing this as a part-time job because, you know, everyone needs work.
To which she is like, but I loved your Godzilla song, basically like that. To which she's like, thanks. To which, yeah, they basically kept on talking and Stolas, you know, Stolas was trying to bond with his daughter, but yeah. To which, you know, he basically took her to
do you know something I think it's interesting? Because like, Izuku would see that she has, well,
daddy
she reminds him of, yeah, she reminds him of Todoroki.
To which he's like, ah shit, here we go again.
Yeah, pretty much. I would say Izuku, like, when, like, Stolas is more focused on Blitz, he would pull her to the side to talk with her about that. Even though you're not with the best relation with your father, he is to your father. You guys are blood related. And he clearly loves you, but he doesn't know what you do because you don't talk with him about what you like.
And you need to just, you know, clarify what is wrong with him and like that, and just, you know, accept him as a father, even though if he's gay or not. Just, you know, just.
I like, fuck it if he is gay. Like, seriously, it's his choice. You have your own choice on life. You can do it. He won't be able to judge them because, well, he did his own. Just pointing to.
By the way, he's not gay. By the way, he's not gay. Stolas is queer. He doesn't know what sexuality is.
Oh, okay, but like Isaac would say, he made his choice on his life, and you should accept it.
Dude, you know, she
he-
basically said, I'll try. Tuchizuku basically said, alright, come on, let's go. Tuchino, he pulled her hand and basically he had like a bright smile, eye smile basically on his face. Tuchino, she blushed from that, but yeah, they kept him going.
And
yeah.
she's like, how the fuck is this guy's in hell?
Yes, that's what they're like. That's what she's asking. Tuchino, in the park, you know, they met the mascot and yeah. To which, yeah, yeah, that happened and yeah. To which Millie and Moxie, they do the same thing, you know, similar to Canon. Then, you know, they go to the, you know, the clown area. You know the clown, the robotic clown.
Yeah, the one that's
That one that's
robotic
the ripoff of Friday Nights at Freddy's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, they basically go into the area, but what do you call it? Octavia basically has PTSD. Has a PTSD flashback.
I would say Izuku would call Stolas out for this because, like, yeah, Izuku can clearly see she feels uncomfortable, and trying to make him be a better father, he would warn him about this.
Yes, he tried to tell him, but Stolas was too focused on the show, and yeah, to which, you know, everything happens similar to Canon with Octavia actually just running away, you know, and Stolas chasing her, and Blitzo basically and Izuku just Blitzo basically and Izuku just using guns to take down, you know, the robot, you know, Finest Freddy's ripoff.
Yeah, just like, I would say Izuku just keeps dragging the head when, like, Stolas is back, because, like, pretty much he killed her nightmare type of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So just giving her the head to, like, don't be scared of it anymore.
Mm-hmm, but not right now. But they're still like fighting because Izuku actually just wants to, you know, have a little bit of fun for once.
Yeah, because he's feeling bored because there's not many jobs, but thanks to Izuku being there are actually more people who calls, well, the imps.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, to which, you know, Izuku basically, they just basically fucking continued on their normal thing. You know, they're similar to Canon, to which, you know, Octavia and still have the same, you know, wholesome moment. And yeah, and Izuku basically basically where Blitzo basically gets launched back into the area, the same way happens. And let's just say Izuku was actually, you know, just taking away all the imps or like all the survivors away, or like all the people away. To which then, you know, Izuku basically got in front of the clown and he's like, step out of the way, let me kill Blitz. To which he's like, no. To which, you know, he basically activated the demon mark and he looked up at him with, you know, the evil smirk.
I would say Izuku was actually considering let the robot kill Blitz, because goddamn he can be annoying sometimes.
Yes. To which, you know, Izuku basically just went. The robot tried to go ahead and punch Izuku or like do something. To which Izuku just basically, you know, blocked it with one finger, and he basically moved it away or like removed his arm. To which, you know, he basically went in front of him, you know, and he put his hand on his cheek, you know, and then he's like, psh, psh, okay, give him a slap on his face, and yeah, it just launched away. To which, you know, Izuku basically deactivated the demon mark, and yeah. You know, he basically went back to Stolas and held his arm over his shoulder and stuff. To which, you know, they basically arrived at the area, and yeah, to which, you know, basically Izuku's mask got burned from the fire.
Yep. And like, would actually the imps realize Izuku is a denizen, because like he's always with the mask, so I don't think they would have realized that yet.
They're who?
The people, denizens are the ones that are lost souls or people that die and go to hell. Because I don't think they would realize Izuku is a denizen until now.
What's a denizen?
Wait,
what is it again?
Like, people that go to hell and demons that live in hell are two different types of people. This is a fact. On the show they even say this. So like, would they even realize Izuku is a human that went to hell? just now
yes,
because
yes.
they never really
Yes,
saw his face.
to which they basically saw that, and what do you call it, Zuko, to which they're like, why are you in hell? Like, you look innocent as hell like that. And to which Zuko basically said, let me explain. To which he explained the whole story about him actually, saving his world, but in the end Sakura technically killing himself, and he basically ended up in a portal and sending him here, and there's no way going back. So yeah.
And suicide is considered a sin, so he will go to hell anyways.
To which, they felt bad for him, saving his world and like that. But in the end, and he told them about his old world and stuff. To which, Bliss is like, that's so fucking cool, having powers from like the comics while you're still alive. Or like when you were still a human, that is fucking awesome. To which Izuku's like, hey, thanks, but can I stay on the job, but I'm technically not an imp. To which, Bliss is like, yeah, you can, fuck yeah, you can stay, you can keep the job. I take you as my own cousin or my own son, in fact, like that. To which Izuku basically smiled, he's like, thanks, Blitz. To which, they basically, fist bump. And yeah.
I would say that Blitz would be like, I can fuck even take out Moxie to give you a higher salary.
To which, Moxie basically said, to which, he's like, Blitz, god damn it! To which, yeah. And that's where we're gonna end it, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you want, you can do whatever the hell you want, do all that stuff, and yeah, and always remember, go to sleep. And before I close this video, check them out, like Mask and Red Rifle Dog, because they're actually good people, and they actually helped me in this.
In September, I'm the one who killed them all.